Hey guys, I'm Aditi Deshmukh. I'm a first year student at Nalsar. This is my first YouTube video. I'm quite excited about this, but I would love to cut to the chase and just, jump straight to the point of. Okay, so let's just get started about the video itself. Today we're going to talk about something really important about the major mistakes which almost every Clat aspirant makes. Now, again, I think we are all well aware of the mistakes that we make, but again, I would be here reiterating the same, and also I'll be providing a solution for the same. Some of them are going to be the solutions which I personally preferred and made me get through the Clat, and the others are going to be the ones which I got to know during the journey of my own Clat preparation or through my friends and other people who performed really well in the Clat. So let's get started. Number one is of yes, not revising. I know you're not revising, dude. Go do your revision. Now, revision, when it comes to revision, we all think that fine, once let me complete a significant portion of syllabus, or once let me complete the full syllabus. As we all know, Clat does not have a definite syllabus. Everything under the sun can be asked, and you can never say that at this particular point that yes, now I'm completely done with the syllabus and now I can jump on to the revision part of my preparation. Of course, there are some basics which you need to cover in every subject. So if you're doing that, great. But the thing is that do not postpone your revision. Make it a daily habit. You have to revise every single day. You shouldn't feel burdened at the end of the preparation that, oh my god, I have to revise this much, especially when it comes to current affairs. Revise every day. That's really effective. Also, it gives you a lot of confidence. Of course, you'll be investing some time just revisiting the things which you've already done, but that is very effective. Why am I saying so? Reason number, I've already mentioned that it boosts your confidence, and reason number two is that you won't be, it won't just fall on your head at the last moment that, oh my god, I have to do so much now. I have to revise every single thing from the starting. And also, you know what, when you will when the time will come, when you actually have to revise, and because you've been so afraid of revision, you'll realize that, oh my god, I don't remember a single word which I suppose you read something in January. You won't be able to recall the same in July the way you could on the second day you read. We tend to forget things on the second day itself. So it doesn't make any sense if you just keep studying the new stuff but you're not able to retain what you're studying. So it will be a very ineffective way of studying. So don't do this. This is a mistake so many people are going to make. Everybody knows that how important revision is, but only a few actually do it on a regular basis. So be one of those few, and if you want to see yourself in your dream college after the results. The mistake number two is of not making or following a schedule. So you might be one of those kids who make schedule every single day, who write what you're gonna do every single day, but they end up doing nothing. But still, even if you're writing, you're ahead of many people because so many people don't even do that. And number two is, you might be one of those people who write that, okay, this is what I'm going to do, but they end up doing something completely different. So the thing is that sometimes it's okay to not follow your schedule or whatever you return. You might feel like going for something else on that particular day, but that will like disturb the entire plan of your week or month, in whatever way you plan. But the most important thing is at least make a to-do list for every single day, so that when you tick that particular task, that okay, now I'm done with that will give you a confidence of another level. You can see yourself doing things, so you won't feel like you're being ineffective and unproductive all day long. That will help a lot, because Clat again is an aptitude test. More than knowledge, they want to test your aptitude, and confidence will help you so much. Like, of course, it is going to be one of the determining factors, like who get into NLSI, who get into NASA. So of course, being confident is really important. Also, like, it is a very efficient way of organizing yourself in terms of your preparation. So yes, at least make a to-do list. Yeah, I think I missed one thing. I didn't give you the solution of revising. So okay, now I'm gonna give you two methods of revising. Go for whatever you feel comfortable. If you are already following another method which I'm not aware of, but it is perfectly working for you, do not switch. If you feel that something is working for you, you don't have to follow the crowd, or you don't have to necessarily listen to someone's command or order that okay, no, you're doing it wrong, no matter what, whether it's working for you or not, but you're supposed to follow it. You don't need to. Okay, whatever works for you, go with it. So for revision, what you can do is go through whatever you have read in the entire day once at the night. Like, you just have to give a cursorily look at the same thing. Like, you don't necessarily have to go and mug it up. Just go and look what you've written and close the copy and try to recall that what you've written, because recalling is one of the most efficient ways of retaining anything which you've studied. And what you can do is you can do the same thing again in the morning. So you might feel like, okay, fine, but what after like 7 days will I be doing the same? Like, okay, let me like clarify this even further. So suppose on Monday you read a topic from critical reasoning. Say you did assumptions, you did the basic topic, and you did profit and loss in maths, and you did something in the legal from the legal aptitude section. Let's say you did sedition or something related to criminal law. So these are the things you got done in a day. So in the night, just sit down and try to recall. First of all, try to recall whatever you read. Then open the notebook, go through the whole thing again. Like, you have to just give it a glance or something. Do that. After that, try to recall the same. The work ends there. That's it. That's all you have to do. Then wake up the second morning and do the same thing. Like, you were supposed to revise it again. And then there's Tuesday. So whatever you've read on Tuesday, suppose you did some other thing in math. Let's say you did probability, and you did some other topic from, let's say, civil law and law in legal aptitude. So again, now you have to revise those two topics from legal aptitude, the two topics from maths, and assumptions from critical reasoning. You must be wondering that, oh my god, what after 7 days? Like, will I be doing the entire 7-day, whatever I studied in the entire 7 days? Like, and the night, won't that like take hours for me? Trust me, it won't, because once you've read whatever you read on Monday 6 times already, it won't take you long to like go through it again. And also, it works like magic for for current affairs. At least, like, you'll be so thorough with whatever you have studied in a day, you'll feel very confident about current affairs. So I personally couldn't do this method because I got to know it after a lot of time in my preparation. Like, it was too late, of course, but the minute I got to know about it, I tried to follow it once I got to know it. So yeah, it definitely helped me then. I was not completely relied on this method, and also, like, I think I could have revised even more, because I think that my revision part was not really strong, so I could have revised in a much more efficient manner. But yes, I don't want you people to repeat the same mistake. Number second, I've told you the solution for the scheduling thing. The mistake number 3 is taking your mock scores a little too seriously. Yes, we all do it. I know it hurts. It like breaks your heart. I've been studying so hard. Why am I not getting the score which I deserve? I deserve so much. You keep complaining to your parents, to your friends, to your teachers that, Mom, you know what, I studied so hard, but still my mock scoring doesn't seem to increase. Now, I'm not talking about the people who are not working hard. See, you have to work hard, okay? There's no other alternative. Competition is so tough. Every single person is working so hard. If you're wasting an hour right now, somebody else would be studying out there. So stop wasting your time. Start realizing whether you want that college or not. You're investing so much of your time just to get into your dream college. So whether you want it or not, that's your decision again. And if you really, 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 really want it, no one can stop you from getting there. So yes, I know it hurts. Even while I was preparing for that, I used every third day, it used to feel like, oh my god, this is terrible, I cannot continue with this. Things are going to be like that, okay? And the mere fact that your mock score is not increasing doesn't mean that you're not progressing in your Clat journey as such. So the most efficient way is not to judge yourself from the mock score. So yeah, you can do one thing, that the 10% rule, that at least you're improving 10% every week. Like if you were scoring some 60 in your if you scored some 60 marks in your last mock, then aim for 66 for the next mock. Also, like, even if you don't get 66, like, don't be disheartened. It depends on the difficulty level of the mock. So the most efficient way of actually gauging your preparation level is to check the ranks. Also, like, don't be obsessed with them, that if you're not getting AIR1, then oh my god, something is wrong with you. Don't be. Things are going to progress slowly. The most important part is, number one, you analyze your mock thoroughly and you see that what are the mistakes which I'm making. So for this, you need to maintain a register where you can write that, okay, this is mock number 16. This is critical reasoning section, and today I made mistakes in these 10 questions, and you have to specifically identify the type of the question, why you did that mistake, and how you are not going to do that mistake again. Now, these are the 3 things you're going to write in your register. I'm sorry. And it is going to be very helpful. Now, once you're writing the solution, make sure that you follow that solution. So suppose you're making a mistake in assumption question, okay? And so you have to ask yourself that I read the whole passage thoroughly. I understood it. At least I felt like I understood it, because sometimes you don't really understand it, but in your mind it feels like, oh my god, everything is crystal clear. So yeah, ask yourself, and also, like, answer honestly. At least when you're with yourself, no one else is going to judge you, right? So just be honest with yourself. That is so important, because if you keep lying to yourself, you cannot progress. So yes, you need to be honest with yourself. Yeah, so if you're making the mistake in the assumption question, you have to ask yourself, okay, fine, I read the passage, I understood it, then why did I get this question wrong? Was I not able to identify the question type, or was I not able to understand the passage, or was I not thorough with the concept of assumption, or was I not able to eliminate the other 4 options? So whatever the reason for that mistake is, do write it down. And yes, then you can ask your mentors or your teachers for the solution, or you can ask your friends for the solution. So this is how you'll be evolving in your preparation of Clat. So it is going to be really helpful. You'll be doing it in a very organized way. And also, like, make sure that go back to that 10th mock. If this is your 16th mock, let's say this is your 16th mock, go back to that 10th mock and see whether you're repeating the same mistakes or not. Because if you keep repeating the same mistakes, then it won't make any sense, right? You won't be progressing at all. So yeah, don't repeat the same mistakes, and keep doing the new mistakes, and then keep evolving. That's how you're going to improve yourself, and it's going to be a fun journey. I know it's very taxing at times, very hectic at times. It feels like your preparation seems to go nowhere, but trust me, if you're being honest to yourself, if you consistently work hard, if you try not to repeat the same mistakes again, and if you're willing, if you're determined enough to not repeat the same mistake, then I think you'll be good to go. Trust me, this thing is not impossible. If you're willing to push hard, you can. Trust me. Also, okay, so I think I have majorly covered everything. Now, some few more points to add. Don't ignore mathematics. It is not gonna kill you. It is not gonna eat you alive. That's okay. Maths in some examinations, it can be your rank decider. Why am I saying some? Actually, I mean, so many people are afraid of maths for no reason, and if you're able to perform it even decently, then you will be able to improve your ranks by like hundreds, and that will make a difference. So try not to ignore mathematics. For that matter, try not to ignore any subject. Even if you think that you're strong at some subject, or suppose English is your strength, don't try to ignore it for more than 3 days. Like, at least stay in touch. That is really important. So I think I have covered majorly everything. If you want any other specific strategy related video for any specific section, or for any specific problem that you want me to address, please let me know in the comment section. That was incredibly blissful talking to you guys. Hope you guys kill it in the examination. All the very best.